Just getting a post-match interview following this afternoon's 2-0 defeat here against Aylesbury. Dave, we'll start with you. Obviously a disappointing result. Do you think that the fact that we secured our place in the playoffs already has played a part in, I say it's been probably two disappointing home displays in a row now?
If I knew the answer to that, it'd be good, because I don't. Monday, one ball, one flick off the top of our head sets their guy away. Town get a penalty for the score. And today, honestly, I can't give the answer, because that wasn't us out there today. Defensive wise was poor, and I don't know. Honestly, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I can only talk forever in these interviews, but the truth is, I really don't know, because you're playing against a side that played 2 days ago, and yeah, they're fighting for their lives, but we don't defend the first one anywhere close to properly.
It's not the England job.
Might be the same. We don't defend the first one properly. It's simple. Second one's the same, and so straight away you're just giving yourself a mountain to climb, and unfortunately, you know, we're struggling to climb the mountains at the moment. At the start of the season, you know, we were coming back from all sorts of positions. Today we've, you know, apart from one unbelievable save from Tom Coles, you know, we just didn't look like we was going to score a goal. The ball from Adam in the first half just needed to touch it in. We had one, I think, in the second half that bounced around their box. And if we'd probably get that one, we'd probably go on and...
It did feel like that sort of game where I said to Ray about 15 minutes ago, you get one,
yeah,
you think that the second will come quick. It was that sort of game, but we just, I don't know, we went behind. It looked like we lost all belief a little bit.
I mean, look, the injury to Alex last Saturday hampered us against Biggleswade, because I think if he's in that game, we're a completely different side for it. We've tried our best to not involve him today. The intention was to not use him. We were forced to use him, and come Tuesday, I'm sure he'll be absolutely 100%. But it's forced us a little bit. And the truth is, look, our side, you'll know the total. What's he got? 20 odd goals. 26 goals. And you take out the side, and then we're floundering a little bit because he's not in the side. So, but that's not an excuse today. If we just do a simple defending job in the first 5 minutes, they don't score, and then we probably go on, because first half we probably dominated. I think we probably dominated possession for most of the game, but it's a bit like when we played Highworth up here, that we dominated the Highworth game.
Dominating possession in areas that can't really hurt the opposition.
You know, it never looked like we was going to score a goal, so it's... I say, if I knew the answer, I would stand here and tell you, but I don't.
I don't know if you've got the answer, Skip, but as one of the sort of top scorers in a division, we've all of a sudden the last 2 games look like a team that don't know how to score a goal all of a sudden. What would you put? I mean, Dave's just alluded to the fact, obviously we've not had Alex for the last 1 3/4 games, but is it solely just down to that, or is it something else?
Today's game was, we said in the changing room, don't give them the first goal. They played on Thursday night, so they played less than 48 hours ago, and they put in a lot of effort, and he's had to change his team because of some tired legs. So the whole thing here today was, don't give them anything for 20 minutes, and if we can get the first goal, they've got to come at us. But they've scored after 5 minutes, and they've defended superbly, and then they've played a counter-attacking game. And to be fair, you have to hold your hands up and say they deserve the win. We can have all the stats, all the possession, we can have all the play in their third. You can talk about that all day long, but football is all about different ways of playing. And today they got the early goal. They probably didn't set out to defend for like they did, but they got the early goal, and that was fine. Mentality then was, can you break us down, Biggleswade? And he was producing an unbelievably good save first half from a Tom Coles header from a corner with his foot outstretched. Adam got in behind a few times, but we didn't finish it off, and then unbelievable save in the second half. So, and we've conceded another soft goal, so we've lost 2-0. Did we deserve to? Yes, I think we did, because Aylesbury gave everything, and they were playing to stay up. And I think that's the disappointing thing is we're trying to win a game of football to come second, and we're playing against a side that's trying to win a game of football to stay up. And we've been outworked at times, we've been outfought at times, and yeah, just one of those. Look, sometimes you can't be too hard. It's a long season. That's game number 34, I think, in the league campaign. So you're going to have ups and you're going to have downs. But for me, we've lost that in the first 5 minutes, and that's just through laziness, or they've looked at the league table, I don't know. And now you're going to Walthamstow on Tuesday night, not wanting to lose. So all of a sudden now you're walking into the lion's den, shall we say, and they'll be sniffing blood, although they've had a bad result today. And then we've got a long trip to Highworth, which by all aspects from people, the pitch isn't the best, so we're not going to be able to play how we want to play. We're going to have to change it up slightly. So, but one of those, when you can't say because he didn't play and he can't score goals, and he does score goals, he's injured. It's a team game. But if you've got people who don't want to put the effort in and defend properly in 5 minutes, you're always going to be battling against it.
So come on, James, give us a bit of positivity after Dave and Skip.
Well, I mean, as always, we're always very honest about these things in these interviews, as you know. And from my perspective, it was just the lack of quality and care, actually. And by that, I mean just where you're passing the ball to.
Yeah.
Is it into space?
Yeah.
Is it into feet? Is it to allow your teammate to come out of out of the pressure to go and have a shot? Are we passing it behind the back four, across the 6 yard? Is it a cut back? And it was just those finer qualities that normally we don't.
Put that down to just a lack of care, or is it something else?
Well, I think, Lee, because it's such a rarity, I think you can only say it's an off day. Because at the end of the day, if you're consistently doing it like we have been, it's something that you're regularly doing. And obviously, consistency means you do it all the time. So I think from our perspective, from my viewpoint, certainly that final pass. So normally you whip a ball behind the back four, someone on the end of it, the person didn't have a desire to get in on the back post. The ball was cleared by the second man or the first man. Those are the sort of things that ultimately we said to the boys at half time were the difference. So it is a rarity, and as the three of us said walking off, it's a strange feeling. It almost had an end of season feel to it. Now I know it is the end of season. What I mean by that is you think they were obviously fighting for relegation and had a good result on the Thursday, but it's a strange one. It's almost as if we've got the place secured, but we're thinking no, go and get the second. Yeah. But that didn't transcend. That looked like we're in there. Is it
a case of the fact that we want to get second, but it would be nice if we got second rather than being in Aylesbury's court where they've got to win the game? And is that
that was my gut feeling, Lee, to be honest. Although we do want to get second, that was my gut feeling, and that's what we said walking off at half time. And it's when you hear about the result, like you say, sorry, 6-1. As we walked off, and like you say, you're kicking yourself really, because as the lad said, you get a draw out of that today, or a win, and a bit better quality and a bit more intent, a bit more purpose to our game, which is normally there. That's frustrating, but the positive news, I guess, is status quo from the last time in terms of the table, and two games down, then we get to business.
I mean, going into the last two games, we've obviously known that if we do our job, then we will finish second. But now there's almost like a little bit of pressure going into Tuesday's game in the fact that we do need to probably get a result. Yeah. So that's probably a good thing, is it not?
I'll just, again, must have heard us walking off at the end. We all think that, the three of us think that actually we do, that we'll do better having that pressure on us and saying, actually, it's something that you're actually going for, rather than going, right, you're ticking down 3 or 4 games to the semi-final. I agree with you, and I think that will do us a world of good. Put something on the game, like it has been all the way throughout the season, and then you start to see the normal team and the way that we play. Absolutely.
Well, on that note, try to enjoy your evening, chaps, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Cheers, Lee.
Thank you, Lee.
Thanks.